stopped and picked up the other day because the guy blew a tire on his trailer.
Looks like a kid, not a guy.
Yeah. He was probably like
18.
looked like 1920s. And not born in 1920s. I'm saying he's either 19 or early 20s. We're on the road again.
Yay. You can go on filming. I'll stay out.
Yeah.
What? I thought it was a good idea.
I wish I could go in, but
Go to your
he would
sweats.
turn around and he would just make her walk right back out. If I was in there. For
Just
no
look like me.
reason.
Just look like me.
Yeah.
The hair and everything. You won't be that anyway. Just for one day.
It's a wet morning. And not really that cold out either. It's just a little bit type of thing.
That's why it's foggy.
It's got a little mist to the rain. Of a rain type of thing. I tried to wipe off the mirrors, but apparently I just sponged them instead. Truck behind us back there likes to keep getting right up on us. Ford likes to keep getting really close to our back end when we go below 60, but the speed limit was 55. I try to stay within anywhere up to 5 over the speed limit at most, and so if it's 55, 60 can go up to 60 miles per hour, and he was a good distance behind at that, but when it dropped down to the 50 mile an hour zone that we're in, now he's been right up on behind us. So
Remember he'll seriously?
right?
Oh, he's mad because we didn't move over.
I did move over, but he is still mad. Big mad. Look out.
No, normally you move all the way over.
Yeah, normally I'm all the way over into the
Breakdown lane.
near the dirt of the breakdown lane so people can pass, but
You feel like being at things in the morning.
well, every time I drop below 50, he's right on behind us. So like the famous sticker always says, you want to ride my tail, at least pull my hair.
No, if you want to ride my
Yeah, I changed the wording.
behind. You pull me down.
Changed the wording from the A word to tail. That's why I put it as bless you. Another. Bless you.
Thank you.
That's why I put it, even though I try to not have things that could be inappropriate for kids and stuff. I still put it as no, it's not meant for kids, because I try not to swear and stuff.
Good luck that with me. I swear.
But like Mandy said, she swears, so
That comes out, it comes out. Sorry.
I try not to, because then I can be able to put that it is okay for kids to watch if there's no swears in it and stuff, which makes a bigger audience, because then it helps also with showing kids.
That it's okay to swear.
No, it's showing our videos would show kids that you can actually use Facebook Marketplace to be able to make a little bit of an income and stuff, even with being a young age type of thing. Can find things that are different toys
Kids
or stuff
swear
like
nowadays. They say worse things that worse
I
things
know. I know they swear and they say a lot worse, but with the way the system is set up on YouTube, that if you swear, then it's put as not appropriate for some ages of kids. Because 5 years old and younger, some people don't want their kids to hear swears at that young, but they're 8 years old or anything like that. Selena didn't like when she was even anywhere up to 10 to she would say, "You owe me $1 for the swear jar," anytime somebody swore or said a bad word. So there's some people that try to teach their kids not to, and they putting it as it's okay for kids makes those people upset, and that they can have it so that your video doesn't get shown to many.
That's if you swear around her, or if you swear and she hears you, you gotta put the $1 in the jar. She said that will teach her and the grown-ups not to swear.
Yep. Which is a good way to do it. And I mean, she doesn't like to really swear either, not much, but sure she does when she's just around her friends type of thing.
I slipped a couple of times in the visit. She's like, "Mom, watch your mouth."
It's why I always try to just curb my language to not, because you never know. And instead of saying those things and then turning around and being around like Selena at a different point where she doesn't like to hear it, then having to try to catch myself to not say it when used to saying it. I just try to not be used to saying it. I try to make sure that I'm never used to saying stuff like that, so I try to keep it out of my vocabulary, my wording, so that I don't say it in the first place to even think of saying it. I think of other things instead, and I've gotten myself used to thinking of other words instead. The very few times that I actually swear.
Until someone pisses you off.
Yeah. Like Selena says, until somebody PMO.
Yeah, but still, it's still not okay to swear.
Exactly.
She tells me it's not ladylike. Mom, stop swearing, it's not ladylike. Sorry. It's this one right here.
Yeah, bumps are still here. They may have tried to fix them, but they didn't fix them that great still. Everybody still has to slow down for them and almost cause accidents. I think I got defrost on here, on this side at least. I'm not sure. It has a little defrost thing on the bottom corner. I just don't know how to work it, make it work, but I'll figure it out one day. I'll Google it, see if it is actually defrost and how to. big trucks that come across it every day that it's not meant for. Church. It's the church I always went to for Bible school in the summer. Bible study for like 2 weeks in the summer. Would always go during the day for, it was like 2 or 3 hours. That was back when I was really little. Had a babysitter when I was a young kid that lived down the road on the right hand side here, or left hand side I mean, in a trailer park, and I used to go there because there was other kids there as well, and I'd get babysat there. But she always liked it when I went to the summer Bible study at the church, because it was for like 2 or 3 weeks for anywhere like 3 hours a day. And there's that bump. So with that, it actually made it that there was anywhere 2 to 3 hours a day every day of the week for like 2 or 3 weeks that she was getting paid to babysit me, but I wasn't even there. So I wasn't being babysat. So it made it way easier on her if she was getting paid to do something she wasn't doing it for that amount of time for those days. I think it was like 3 or 4 days a week for like 3 hours a day each day that it was. And yeah, it was, I'd be there instead of her having to deal with me. So even though she didn't really even have to deal with me when I was there, because I would go outside the whole time.
Morning, Mike.
So basically I'd be outside the whole time, that she wouldn't really have to even deal with me at all, because I was out playing with the other kids in the trailer park, hanging out with them, riding wheelies on the pedal bikes up and down the road for the park, going out to the frog pond trying to catch frogs, getting all nasty, muddy and dirty and stuff, and all kinds of stuff. Doing kid stuff that young boy kids do. I haven't even been able to have a sip of my coffee yet, because I've been trying to get everything ready and trying to let it cool down, which is still really hot and just splattered all over me. I'm finding that every day when I get in the Jeep each day, it's like I have to adjust the seat every single day. A whole bunch of shaving manure. I have to adjust the seat every single time I get in the Jeep, because it's like at one time it will feel like it's too far away from the pedals for my feet. Then the next time it will feel like it's way too close. Like I can't reach, or I'm way too jammed up close. Like right now I feel like I'm way too close, but I'm not. I'm going. I'm not sitting there waiting. There's no traffic coming. I'm not gonna sit there and wait for the red light, green light game. And yes, I stopped at that stop sign. I hit the brake, so I stopped. And Ducky people just, oh, I'm gonna leave my headlights off even though it's foggy. I'm gonna be froggy and leave my headlights off while it's foggy.
Oh, it's supposed to be nice out today. It's gonna be up in the 50s, almost to the point 60s. 57 degrees. 58 degrees. And then tomorrow's gonna be 50.
Then we gotta go to Lewiston.
Tuesdays, you motherfucker.
Gonna be
Thursday afternoon's gonna be snowy.
See, I didn't say it. You're the one that just said the S word, not
I
me.
know. I made a big boo-boo.
I told everybody it's gonna until the end of April, normally like right before or right after
Thursday.
Easter, there's normally one big storm. Right?
Thursday, babe.
Yeah.
And it's the S word. And then Friday, it's in the afternoon at night. So it's at night.
Yeah.
But it's gonna rain all day Wednesday and Thursday morning.
It's every year we always get at least the snow pretty much almost is gone by Easter, but we normally either it's a big storm right after Easter a lot of the time, or right during Easter, or even sometimes it's been right like a day or two before Easter, and then there's still a bunch of snow for Easter. But it used to be that every Easter there was like hardly any snow, if any snow at all. But for quite a few years now, it's been that it snows the S word right before Easter or right after Easter. Right around Easter time it does. And it's been every year that it will get that there's like basically none on the ground. It all melts for that day, and then then it becomes super cold that day and that night, and then it decides to right after type of thing. It's just how it's been for quite a while, it seems. Got my Zippo going again. I was having a hard time even moving the gear on it, and I found out that it was because some of the other flint that got wet was still in there, catching on the gear. So now I got that piece out, and now I got a full new piece in, and it's working better. One of these days I'll be able to get an actual engraved one, and I'll be able to get, I want to try to go to vaping just because I want to quit smoking, and vaping I will do a lot less of, and it will help me cut down on smoking and quit smoking. So I got a lot of the stuff to be able to do it. I just got to find it all. We'll be there with like 7 minutes to spare at the rate it's saying now. Yeah, where's China Lake and China Lake store? There's a truck cutting us off. People behind us were behind us back there. They were like within a foot from our back bumper type of thing. I turned on the rear windshield wiper and washer fluid to wash it, and they instantly backed right up to being as far as they are now.
Why is that gonna do anything?
Because the washer fluid spraying out onto the back window. Sometimes the wind takes some of it and it goes back and gets the car behind us type of thing. So it turned around and basically they came on, it was like it must have been misting on their vehicle as well, so they backed right
that
off.
means they were too fucking close.
I just thought it was funny because they were very close, and then they got pretty good distance back. Pyro City Fireworks Store. We get the red light right before getting there. I slid around in the driveway on the mud with my flip-flops on, which have more grip. Padiddle. Truck coming up beside us. My flip-flops on in the mud, which have more grip than my shoes that I have on do, and almost fell. The only thing that kept me from falling was that I wrenched my back in the process and caught myself on the
Do not make me.
Jeep.
Come on, move. You gotta make me miss this light. Now we fucking fast. Go around. They're still sitting there.
Yeah. I'm gonna sit there
There's that white pickup truck right there.
I'm gonna sit there for the whole light, just because they want to sit there and wait
until there's no one there.
And now we're in parking here. On our way.
Turn left, then turn left.
On our way to go pick up Marketplace Find.
Turn left.
I gotta wait for the light, GPS. I can't turn left right away. be up near the 60s today, the high 50s. Out for temperature wise, but overcast. Sun keeps trying to peek through, but then it disappears and foggy and just overcast, cloudy, that the sun wasn't peeking through, and then we got to the top of that hill and the sun was peeking through. Thing is, have not even seen a speed limit sign since way back when we first started on the road. It was a lower speed back there than it is through here. Hey, riding lawnmower and trailer for sale. Probably just the mower, not the trailer, but there's the Red Barn. Or no, AJ Auto Sale. Not Red Barn. Thought it was the Red Barn, but the Red Barn's further ahead. Augusta, I'm pretty sure, if it's speed decrease. Used battery sale.
This is into Augusta.
Yeah.
My head hurts so bad.
Decal distance. Gymnastics. Nice cars. Nice Jeep. Because there's angles, which means Red Barn's right up here. We still got 54 minutes to get there. CMS Market. Capital. Capital Disgusta Augusta in the Maine. And of course, we just passed the Red Barn, which was something I wanted to show everybody on YouTube that's not from the area. But people cutting us off. Pull right out in front of us like nothing. Made it to Augusta, Riverside Drive. Andy's gonna be calling her sister real quick, so.
I had to come to Lewiston to pick up a generator.
There's a popo.
And then we're gonna see if we can drop off Tyson's gifts, if that's okay.
Augusta PD. Augusta's fine.
I don't feel good.
Harassing somebody for doing nothing
But at least I'm
wrong.
dropping off gifts for him.
There's one roundabout.
Exit the
rotary.
roundabout.
Like
Yeah,
my
it's already
head hurts.
exited roundabout. Now we're going across the big bridge. And there's the Capitol building up ahead, straight ahead of us. The big building with the ugly rust-colored cap on it. They've had it as bronze, but then it rusts, and now it just looks like horrible rust cover to the Capitol building. That's one of the things about Maine. Let's do something that we know it's gonna rust because of the weather, but in patina it'll look really horrible, but we're gonna
In
do
600
it anyways.
feet, at the roundabout, take the second exit.
But he's talking to Mandy was talking to her sister because she don't feel good, and it's our nephew's birthday party today. But since we gotta go to the area either way, we're gonna
Exit the roundabout.
drop off some presents and stuff for him, and not gonna be in the area for the birthday, but we'll be able to stop and spend a little bit of time with him on the way back through from where we're going. Trying to get so I can pass these people, not during an intersection, but I need to be in this lane. Somebody picking up stuff off the road. Got dog sticker on the window. We'll be right back after I go use the restroom. I'll wait till I get in there and park. So many crazy people in the parking lots, but I gotta use the restroom and stuff before we get through Disgusta. I know, Pop, good boys. He's back there chilling, huh, puppy? Good boys. And of course, we're at the light that if you're not right up to it, then it will not change for quite a while. This light is very slow unless you're up to the actual white line for
They're
it.
not. No,
And nobody is. So everybody ends up sitting forever at this one unless they're at the white line. Hey, finally. Sometimes the light even skips one of the parts for the rotation if it doesn't see anybody sitting there.
Make a U-turn. Then,
No,
turn left.
I'm not making a U-turn and turning left. Be quiet, GPS. I know Dollar Tree has a restroom. I didn't know there was a Rennie's here too.
They just put that in.
And we'll park right next to the other Jeep. There we go. Then a Jeep Wagoneer parks in front of us and a Jeep next to us. But going in.